That is an infield single. That brings up Bo Bell, the cleanup hitter, hitting 400 on the day. He drives one to the right field line. That's going to hit the wall. That is going to move the runners to second and third with one out. Harlan Cliff, the winning run. Can we have a...
Hey, good afternoon, good morning, or good night, depending on whatever part of the world you're in at the moment. This is Gorgo 2005, welcoming everybody to the channel right now. And we will be expecting a raid from Mr. Laptop Hound here momentarily. I believe he's in the process of performing his usual weekly giveaway. He is running his Thursday schedule today because he's going to be according to what I've been told, is going to be unavailable tomorrow. So he won't be able to stream tomorrow. So he's streaming today and should be coming right into me as soon as he is done with his stream. And we will, gratefully accept any and all people coming over with him on his raid from his channel to mine. So in any event, we're up to our usual Wednesday stuff, folks. We're going to be ripping packs somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe a little over 100 or so, maybe close to that high number of 110. So we'll see how we do with that. We're sitting on, I believe, 88 right now on my main team, the Flames, and we have in double digits on my other two teams, the Wildcats and the Juggernauts. So we're going to be taking a look at all three teams. And we're not just going to be ripping packs, we're going to be ripping on some teams. Because it looks like they could use a little bit of ripping. And the manager here every now and then needs to kick a little behind and try to get a fire lit under these boys and see if we can get them performing better. And while we do have lots of options to achieve that, whether we replace some underperforming cards with some other cards that are sitting in reserves. Like a prime example, last season in Diamond, my Flames made the playoffs and Lou Gehrig sat the entire season on the bench in reserves. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with it this particular season. And we'll see a little bit more about them once we finally get into them. So why don't we go ahead and jump into the game while we're waiting on the raid from Laptop Hound, and we can start looking things over to see how we're looking here. And my final drop came in just now, and I got that drop from Lap, and there we are. Okay, I've got another tournament I need to spam. My 94 I got eliminated. It looks like last time I looked at this, just before I went live, I was getting beaten 3-0, probably ended up getting swept by Mr. Monty Fenn's Calvin Ball All-Stars in a semifinal. So this was my first pack qualifying entry of the day, and I've qualified for 3 packs here, it having been a semifinal loss. It'll take a while for those 3 packs to come in, but they may very well come in about the time that I get ready to rip these 88 packs. It may have grown to 91 by the time I finally get to opening those packs. Because the way I like to do them, if you've had any time on my stream at all, when I'm ripping packs open, I take a look at the first team, my Flames in Diamond. I take a look at my second team, the Wildcats that are in Iron right now. And then I take a look at the third team, my Juggernauts, who are still in Silver. And then we start opening packs at that point and then work our way backwards back to the number 1 team and open their packs last. So we're hoping that this 88 turns into a 91 by the time we get back here to rip out those packs. So yeah, we will easily have over 100 packs to open today. Now I do need to spam another tournament since I got eliminated by the Calvin Ball All-Stars here. And there we go. We got that Ace of Bronze cooking. I've had folks asking me if I wouldn't consider maybe sometime doing some of the live bronze best of sevens, and that's it's remaining a consideration. But I think once I do that, I think I'm going to try it later on in the game cycle, just so I can try to feel my way around. And by later in the game cycle, I mean that it won't matter so much with my with what I'm trying to do with my main team here, the Flames, that I do want to see how that goes, and to feel it out and see if I need to start entering those on a more frequent basis, and perhaps formulate a plan for OOTP 24, where I'm hoping that they keep the live bronze format going. Because if they do, I would seriously consider picking up that ball and running with it. But for right now, we're doing pretty well to get things going with my Ace of Bronze that I've been doing all game cycle long. In fact, the only money that I ever spent on OOTP this particular game cycle was investing a little bit to buy myself cards for a bronze tournament team, because I knew that they would eventually pay off in terms of packs. So that's what I wanted to do. Was I invested a little bit of money up front, and I've been free to play ever since. Okay, is anybody? Let's see. We don't have anybody out there saying anything yet. I think the majority of my talkers. I only have 58 people on the channel right now. The majority of my chatters. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here's our raid. There's Laptop Hound. Laptop Hound coming in. Incoming. Thank you so much, Lap. We appreciate everybody being here. Welcome, Raiders. We appreciate everybody being here. And we are up to 153. We gained about 100 people just like that. So thank you very much, Laptop Hound. I know you very much had a fun stream to follow. I was in there for a good part of the time. I tried to remain silent while I was working here in the background. I had some computer problems. What I ended up doing, because everything was operating so doggone slow, I just rebooted the whole thing. And it's been acting much, much better since then. I cleaned out my cache in my browsers. I cleaned out as much stuff in extraneous files and did some defragging and some other miscellaneous items to try to get my performance to come out a little bit better. And it just turned out that a simple reboot did more than any of the other stuff that I was doing before that. So anyway, we will get into our main team here, the Flames, because I think they are going to need a little ripping upon before I get into ripping packs. Let's see what they're doing in Diamond 364. We only have a couple of minutes till our first ad break. So let's go in and try to do a. I hope it's not going to be a post-mortem on my team, because I think they have some hope left. Or maybe some Crosby or something else. Hey, we got a win. We got us a win. We were 10 games under 500. Now we are only 9 games under. We started out the day 9 games under, so this evens us up for the day's action. We started out 22-31, so we are 5-5 on the day so far. And we do have our 5 drops in. We have another 3 packs coming in from a semifinal loss I recently suffered to Mr. Monty Fenn and his Calvin Ball All-Stars. I do believe they swept me, or else at the very best for me, it would have been a 4-1 shellacking. So anyway, we have this 27-36 record. Let me see how that stands in relation to the drop zone, because the last time I took a look, we were a little bit above the drop zone. In fact, we still are a little bit above, an entire half game above relegation. Okay, we're even in the loss column, but we're 1 game ahead. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, all right. We're only 1 game ahead here in the win column, which equates to a half game difference. So right now I'm sitting outside of relegation. At the end of Monday's action, I was in this top relegation spot. At the end of Tuesday's action, I was still in the top relegation spot. But here, I've worked my way up a little bit, or else these other 6 teams have slipped perhaps and gone down below my standing. The Toms River Barons, the Hingham Grossman, the Bathurst Bruins, the Forest Hills Hilltoppers, the Plano Attack, who I understand, Big Lou is also the same as the fellow who owns the El Paso Preguntas, Rob Deer in the Headlights. Okay? Rob Deer in the Headlights and the Plano Attack are both owned by the same owner. And here's another piece of interesting trivia. That player, that manager, is a brother of somebody perhaps a little bit better known in OOTP annals, okay, shall we say? How about Mr. Audit's Dead Meat? Or how about, let's see, who else is in here? How about the Balking Dead? Okay? Or how about, let's see, there's another team down here. Where are they? Where are they? The Dead Meat, the Balking Dead. Oh, and the Mediocres. There they are. Okay. Mr. Audit's team. Mr. Audit is a brother to the guy who runs. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? He runs the El Paso Preguntas. And he also runs the Plano Attack. I found this out from talking with Mr. Audit in Discord. Is that we have two brothers with 5 teams between them in the same league, and get this, 2 of them are in my division. Who are they, you might ask? Let's see. Come back here to the home screen, and we will see that my division is being led by Mr. Audit's Dead Meat, and 11 games behind him is his brother with the El Paso Preguntas. Okay? Hey, Lap. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, it took, Lap. You were in great shape. Okay, they are your brother's team. Yep. I'm not talking.